Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Slaying 101 here on Game Nights. I am your host and your keeper of monsters, your monster of ceremonies, and your person who, for once, kind of feels like she knows what she's doing, Savvy. It only took me 55 episodes to get to this point, and we're here to play Monster of the Week. Woo! But before we do, thank you for joining us. You just watched our promo video that comes on before all of our shows that highlights all of our shows we have regularly scheduled on the channel. If you are with us live, you can check out that schedule down below our faces on our Twitch drop page. If you're with us in the future somewhere on YouTube, probably, you can check out our schedule either here on Twitch or pinned to our Discord or on our Twitter, or you can just ask one of us for it and we can probably, between all of us, remember it. We will certainly try. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. Our schedule is finally getting back to normal after this week. Our next live stream will be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have a new episode of Tabletop Tuesdays, which I think is Masks this week. Yeah, Masks is back this week. So we'll be back with the Squire Squad. LB will be there, and more of our wonderful streaming friends will be there. Alex runs that one. It is also an Elegant Magics week, so we will have that on Thursday, and so on and so forth until we come back around to a Saturday. So we're finally back in the saddle after a couple of weeks of travel and illness and vaccines and lots of stuff, and we're really glad to be here. One announcement that I do have that is a sad announcement. Unfortunately, as you can see, Rob is not here with us due to some scheduling stuff. Rob is not going to be able to play with us on Sundays anymore. So we will be saying goodbye to Travis and to Professor Hinks. But Rob, we love you very much, and we're hoping that every once in a while we can get him to come back for an episode or two. So we're very sad. We will miss you greatly. But Rob will still be around and in the Discord server and playing games with us and all of that good stuff. So that's that stuff out of the way. I'm gonna let these fine folk around me introduce themselves and tell you who they are, where you can find them, and who they are playing today. For some of you, that's more than one person. And we are gonna start with Sid.
Ayo, I am Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. Usually shitposting and talking about this stuff. Because I'm here some every other, but for the most part, Thursday through Sunday. You can find me here. Yay! It is an Elegant Magics week, 8 o'clock Eastern on Thursday. Come check it out. The Fae Court willing, we will get to this very anticipated hot spring. See what sort of shenanigans we can get up to there. Should be lots of fun. A couple folks are in that. Come check it out. But that's not what we're doing right now. Right now, I am going to be playing Salgaz, the Chosen, and then I'm going to step out and I'm going to do a wig snatch and I'm going to change back into Isabel for a little bit. She's a Mundane. And then I'm going to come back to Sal for a little bit too, I'm imagining. So, should be fun.
Hi, I'm LB Hackup, and I remember how we're doing this. I'm going to be playing the Abby, the Hex, and then after that I will be playing Victoria, the Spooky, because we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. Well, my transition from one to the other is not going to be as extreme as Sid's, but it'll be there. It also won't be as good as the one I did last night, because that one was pretty good. Normally, you can find me on the Twitters and the Twitches. We just hit 300 followers on my channel, so we're doing a giveaway. You can check my Twitter for that giveaway tweet. Follow the channel and comment on that tweet, and you'll be entered to win some cool stuff. Some actual one-of-a-kind stuff, which is really cool. So, yeah, that's me.
And hello, everyone. I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here Thursdays through Sundays, either playing games or running in them. Most notably, I run Neon Souls every Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We're playing Cypher System Cyberpunk. Boy, there's a lot going on there. Definitely come check that out. They are bringing down the system. If you hate corporations as much as we all do, come watch them get just wrecked by this delightful little squad. On Saturdays, I run alternating games. Saturday Night's Apocalypse, we're playing Shotguns and Sorcery in a loose interpretation of the Prisoners Apocalypse campaign. They just defeated Godzilla and are heading to their final apocalyptic cult. And on alternating Saturdays, we have Saturday Night Star Power, which we just had a very dramatic session of last night. Everyone here was there, and it was something. We're actually getting close to, I think, either this next session in 2 weeks or the one after that is going to be sort of our finale for season 1. Yeah, definitely come check it out. It's very fun. We're playing Overarms. And today, after this, about an hour and a half after we're done, I'm going to be on LB Hack'em Up Here's channel, guest starring in her Playthings of the God campaign. So I'm very excited about that. Savannah, can we talk about the other thing we're doing in 2 weeks yet, or is that still hush hush?
I don't know.
Okay, we got more stuff going on. Let's wait on that. We got more stuff going on in the future that I'm also very excited to talk about. So tonight I'll be playing one character, and that is the one, the only, Win Crowley, who is the wronged and really wants to go kill his big demon daddy. And that's it.
All right. And you guys know me. I'm Savvy. And I'm running this show. I'm the one driving this boat, allegedly. All right. I think that's the important stuff. Are you guys ready to play a game? All right. Let's do it. So, last time on Slaying 101, while Hinks and Surza kept eyes on the Hellmouth and slayed whatever popped out of it while it was active, Wynn, Abby, and Sally set a trap for Angula in her own apartment, in her own bedroom. While she had a few tricks of her own up her leather sleeves, the hunters were ultimately able to banish her, seemingly for good. However, as she was caught in the ritual circle during the fight, Sally's demon half was also banished, leaving her human. We'll see where that takes us. Abby, Wynn, and Sal were also left with brands on their palms, inverted versions of the symbol of Zatheron that Wynn used to bear. Not quite sure how long they'll last or what the consequences are if they are triggered. And with Isabel working hard researching in the Fangs library and the rest of the hunters making a plan to go after Zatheron once and for all, I think that's all the important stuff. We're going to cut to the demon realm. The sounds of clanging steel and cries of pain and unholy screeching fill the air. In a clearing surrounded by the red and orange trees of the realm's forest, a battle rages. A thin figure with stark white hair swings a sword taller than they are at several demonic creatures surrounding them. They move with grace and power, slicing through the creatures with little effort, black blood splattering the ground and trees around them. When the last creature is slain, they stop, driving the blade into the ground for a moment and leaning on it, catching their breath. But not for long. The figure stops, hearing a noise coming from the direction of the Hellmouth that recently opened nearby. They pull the blade along with them, scrambling towards the portal before hitting the barrier that is keeping him from making it through. They listen closely, and take a deep breath as they hear a voice they recognize on the other side. They push a button on a small device strapped to their chest, and then we hear them speak.
Abby?
But we're going to pick up after that. So, the three of you were wanting to, we're going to start out with all three of you. The three of you were discussing Zatheron and the plan of Wynn and Sally to go after him. And Abby was not super pleased with this. So let's pick up with that scene.
So it sounds like we're all on the same page. Mostly.
So you want to kill Zatheron?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, stabbing him, hopefully. But, we'll see. I figured hit the books for as long as we need to get ready. And then get in there, save Rex, kill Zatheron.
Oh. You want to do research? Okay. Yeah,
Well,
no,
yeah.
that's probably...
I've been doing this for a while. I understand. I just need to know for sure that how to kill this thing.
Yeah.
We may need to figure these out first.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how these happened and what they're gonna do.
Probably some sort of curse.
Well, who wants to take what?
I'll research the symbol.
I'll hit the the Fang's archives and see if they have anything about killing a demon in the demon realm.
I mean, you want me to just stick around and keep an eye on the portal here?
Yeah, just in case anything else comes through. As confident as I feel, and Surza and Doc can handle it. Might be good to have more people here. We can take shifts, though, if you need to go anywhere.
We'll see. I might need to make some phone calls, but I figure, Sir can keep an eye on things while I do that. So, yeah.
All right. I guess we should reach out to anyone we can. Talk to Isabel. See if
It's just
anyone...
still bananas to me that she's with Hunter. I mean, I should have known, but man.
I think Ajax is pretty busy right now. They've got a situation going on, but I can ask.
Sure.
Well, yeah, and you're about to go with the Fangs, so I mean, what? You're Donovan. He said he owes us a couple people.
Yeah. I'll talk to Donovan and tell him what we're about to do. I can't say for certain he's going to be super thrilled on sending a team of hunters into the demon realm, but we'll see what he says.
Okay.
He can deal with it. All right, I'll set up shop. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
All right.
Go back to the Haven.
All right, I'm gonna head home. Fill Vic in. Let me know if just call if anything happens.
Yeah. I have to get used to the weight of this now.
Yeah, is that like a temporary thing? Do we need to figure out a stopgap to help you a bit?
I mean, again, I've still been wielding a sword for about 500 years now, so I mean, I don't think that's going anywhere, but it is a little weird about balance, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Might be good to try to avoid getting stabbed as much as you usually do.
Eh. Sucks.
Yeah.
Welcome to being human.
Some parts of it aren't as cool as I thought. Yeah, well, go on.
All right. Wynn heads home.
So does Abby.
Okay, so Abby heads to the Haven. Wynn heads home. And Sal, you're going to stay here at the Hellmouth.
What the hell, mouth?
All right, and you have a couple of phone calls you want to make.
Yeah. I guess Marcelo first?
Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do those now.
Okay.
All right, so you call up Marcelo. Oh, shit. Whose voice I now have to do.
Sorry. Maybe it just started with Daniel. He's easier.
It's good. It's good. It's good. The phone rings a couple of times. And you hear a click as he answers. Who is this?
Hey. It's Sal.
Is this a prank?
No, that would be really shitty. No, it's not a prank. Well, obvious, I'm not dead.
Obviously.
Yeah. Kinda
And
did a.
how long have you been not dead?
About a day and a half. Well, I mean, I've been not dead since I died. I kind of respawned back in hell. I just got back out of hell about a day or so ago.
I knew it. Daniel owes me $50.
You bet on me?
Of course we did. We're immortal. What else are we supposed to do?
Yeah, about that one too.
Oh no.
I think you're the Immortal Club president now.
What happened?
Good news. Fucking finally took care of Angula. Stuck down there. It's done. Freed her host. Whole thing. Awesome.
Good.
Felt really fucking good.
I was getting sick of her.
Oh, I know. Jeez, like.
So with your good news usually comes bad news.
Ritual to do it. Kinda sucked out my demon half.
Is that even possible?
Apparently. Abby
See,
did
what's human?
Yeah. I know, right?
What the fuck are you going to do?
I don't know.
We should meet, the three of us.
Yeah.
I say the three of us. There were four for a bit there.
Oh, you mean Hector?
We haven't heard from him.
Yeah, they kind of filled me in. Some rough stuff.
What happened?
He had a run-in with that other demigod half-angel lady.
Ah,
Um,
the Nephilim.
yeah.
And what? She killed him?
No, he's fine. No, apparently he killed her. And
Oh.
then she came back.
They tend to do that.
Yeah.
Where is he?
We don't know. He kind of
Right.
took off.
Exactly what we need. Hector running around having a tantrum.
I don't know. I don't know if it was tantrum or some reevaluation of some things.
This must be his first time.
Yeah.
Well, you're alive.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
We should meet, the three of us.
Yeah. I would say the Centurion, but like I haven't really.
That
I don't know if I'm.
could be weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I am gonna I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole "hey, I'm a cousin" thing and come back. I don't know. So I probably shouldn't do it there.
Hey, you and Daniel can come to my place.
All right.
I am going to let you call him.
Yeah, that's
That does not seem like something he should hear from me. And he does not like surprises.
yeah. Yeah, I kind of need to talk to him about some stuff anyway. Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
call.
I'll be home. Just let me know.
Yeah.
It is really good to hear your voice.
You too, old friend.
Au revoir.
Yeah. Bye.
I'll hang up.
Just rip the band-aid off, get them all done.
Call Daniel.
Sure, why not? Let's just do it.
All right. You make a second phone call very quickly after the first, taking a deep breath. The phone rings a couple of times, and you hear Daniel's voice on the other end. Who is this?
It's Sal. Hey. I already talked to Marcelo. He said that you owe him $50.
Damn it. You're
I
alive?
thought, yeah. Kind of had to traverse hell for a little while to get back, but yeah.
That vampire son of a bitch was right. Wow, it's good to hear from you.
Yeah. You okay? Sarah and the kid all right? Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're good. Everything sort of went quiet when you know.
Yeah, well, one thing you can always say about me is stuff's exciting.
So, bat out of hell, huh?
You could say that. I have a sister. That's cool. She's
No
full
shit.
on demon, but she's all right.
Well, I guess you'll have to bring her around. Got a
yeah.
spot open since Hector is AWOL.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I'm gonna have to track that boy down eventually, but
We've been looking, but I got nothing so far.
he needs some time, I'm sure. About that though, you're more looking for my replacement too, because this is just weird to say over and over. I'm human now.
What?
Yeah, long story short, had to do a ritual thing. Got rid of Angula. That one's done. Don't have to worry about that one.
For real this time?
For real this time, yeah, we just banished her back. So her
Thank
vessel's free, the
everything.
whole thing. It's awesome. Bad news. My demony half went with. That's the working theory, at least. So, yeah, took the blood test. I am 100% that human.
I didn't even know that was possible. It's good to know because if it's possible for you, it's possible for me.
Yeah,
And Hector.
yeah.
The implications of that are something.
Yeah, maybe don't pass that around to a lot of the mortal kin. I don't know if
No,
lots of
not till you
folks
know
will-
what's going on.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Cello wants to meet though. His place?
Yeah. Yeah, when you're not busy, I guess.
Yeah, maybe later tonight. I'm kind of got a shift at the ad. I have a guard shift right now. But
Already
yeah,
back to work, I see.
I really never stopped.
All right. Man, it's good to hear from you.
Same. Glad you and Tara and the kid are good. So
And hey, bring your sister around.
she's a handful. Keep
so are
some
you.
shiny things around. She needs distractions if you want to keep furniture intact. Yeah.
Listen, Hector spent a lot of time at my house. I think we'll be okay.
All right. All right. Cool.
See you tonight.
Yeah. See you tonight. Bye.
You've told your friends you're alive.
Hey.
That wasn't so bad.
This is okay. Sid is sweating. Wow.
All right. Well, let us give Sid a break. And let's go to Abby, who has gone
Cute.
back to the Haven. Angela is still there, I assume.
Yeah,
Just
under supervision.
yeah,
yeah.
recovering. She has no interest in getting into anything that's going to get her in trouble. So what would you like to do?
Abby's going to research the back of her hand and the symbol, the implications of it being reversed, ways to get rid of it, that sort of thing.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have you roll to investigate a mystery.
Cool. I would also like to use can I use first aid on myself? Because
No.
I'm not unstable, but I am hella hurt.
No, you can do first aid on other hunters.
Okie dokie. Alright. So I'm gonna roll to investigate a mystery. I have a +1 from last week, which I will mark off. And that's a 10.
Okay. So you get to ask 2 questions of
Okie
your
dokie.
choosing.
Let's see. What? I already know what the symbol is.
Yes.
What are the implications of it being upside down?
Okay. You can't sort of going through the notes, which I assume Win would let you have access to, where all of this sort of began in the first place. The best you can figure, you knew that when Win had the symbol on his hand, it was in a strange, sort of terrible way. It was a form of protection for him, in which when he did magic and things went wrong, the side effects would happen to someone else. What you gather is this is essentially a bastardized version of that. So it will still have similar effects. But rather than functioning as sort of protection for the person who has it, the symbols, since you all have them, are linked. So the effects are going to be similar. If something happens to you, the side effects are probably going to happen to someone else. This is essentially a cursed version of what Win had.
Okay. And how does one get rid of it?
There are lots of different ways to break a curse. The best way is to essentially find whatever caused it and get rid of it, or use magic to reverse it. It's going to be some pretty big sort of ritual magic to try to get rid of something that is linked to a creature that is as powerful as Zathron. You'll remember the way that you got rid of Winds was killing him and bringing him back to life. So while you don't necessarily have to follow that same strategy, there is probably going to be some sacrifice involved. A lot of times with curses, your blood sacrifices are sort of the best way to get rid of them. It makes it easier on you if you have something that is connected to either the curse itself or the person who put the curse on you.
And so the curse was put on us by Angula.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can gather that.
But it's a Zathron symbol? Or is it just a... Okay.
Yeah, it's a like bastardized version of that symbol.
Okay, so is this something where they could do this in the hells, or is this something we're gonna have to do or is this something we could do before they go down there if we're all in the same place? Or is this something that we need to do after Zathron has been taken care of?
Either one. Depends on what tack you want to take with it.
Okay.
Getting rid of Zathron might get rid of it. You're not entirely sure because it was Angula who placed the curse. Going into what Win and Sally are at least pitching as a big fight with Zathron.
Not a great idea.
With this is not a great idea. And you do have, for all intents and purposes, part of the person who put the curse on you.
How? Oh, the spear? Because she's
No.
her essence is trapped in hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean her blood?
I could mean a lot of things. Okay. I mean, she inhabited one body for a very long time.
Oh. Does that leave a residue?
It could.
Okay. Okie dokie.
I can only tell you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Abby will send a message to Sally and Win explaining that anything that happens to one of us happens to all of us right now, so please be very careful about everything. I don't know if it goes both good and bad ways, so please be careful. And it's something we're gonna have to probably take care of before you guys go to fight, because it's probably a really bad idea for you guys to fight and be connected in the damage that you're taking. And yeah, I'll need a bit of each of you to take care of it.
So based on that, I'll give you an example from the fight from Angula, because Abby would remember this because it was frightening. When Angula had the whip around Sally's neck, and Win went to pull it off,
yeah,
and it tightened around her throat, Abby started suffocating.
Yeah.
So whether the others put that together, I think Abby would put that together.
Yeah. So Abby, I'll send that off.
All right.
Win might respond and just ask, how long is it going to take to deal with this?
How long will this spell take for me to put together?
It is not necessarily the putting it together so much as that it is going to take a long time to actually cast. This is going to be probably a long ritual. Might take up to a day.
Sorry, my microphone likes to spin.
Oh no.
Going for a ride. It'll take up to a day to cast. Okay. Yes. Win will nope. Who am I playing? Abby will respond saying the ritual will take very long. Probably a full day.
Alright. You're probably right. We should deal with that first. Meet up tomorrow morning then?
Yep.
Thumbs up text from Sal.
Okay. All right. Abby, anything else? Okay. Then let us go over to Win. Win, you went home. What would you like to do?
I think just first thing it does when it gets in the house is, Vic, you home?
Upstairs. Yep, up here.
Hey, you got a second?
She'll pop out. She's just like curling her hair. Yeah, what's up?
Had some
What
stuff.
the hell happened to you?
I'm fine.
You're covered in blood.
I wouldn't say this is covered. I mean, we fought Angula.
And?
We took care of her. Saved the person she was possessing. And,
Good.
Sent her back to hell. Permanently, hopefully.
Well, that's good. I hope that it sticks this time.
Yeah. Downside, Sal. I told you she was back, right?
Yeah, you mentioned it.
She kind of got caught up in the whole thing, and she's more or less human now.
What do you mean?
Kind of like pulled demon part of her out.
Really?
Yeah. She's good.
Alright.
I mean, she's fine. She's still Sal. Just
Yeah.
a little more fragile.
Well, as long as she's comfortable with it, I guess.
So now we've dealt with that. There's still things coming through the portal, and Rex contacted us, said that
Really?
they're doing all right, but we need to get them out. So we're gonna have to go back through the Hellmouth and into the demon realm to get Rex. And I was thinking, while we're there, I think we're gonna try to take on Zathron and end this thing.
The Zathron's a really big bad one that you had to die to get out of
Yeah.
their service. All right, what's the plan?
Still working on that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come with you. I'm gonna let you go into the hells alone.
It's gonna be real dangerous, and I mean, I know you can take care of yourself, but like, I don't know, you don't. It's not gonna be worth me arguing with you about this. Yeah, okay.
No.
You're taking this better than I thought you were going to.
Well, I know this is something you've kind of wanted for a long time. As long as you're not going in half cocked.
No, we're preparing. We gotta do some stuff tomorrow. Apparently, Angula cursed us on our way out the door, so gotta remove that. I gotta pop over to the church, do some research, and get ready.
Oh, that's right. She pulls out her phone, texts Isabel. Has it happened yet? Have you gone on the date?
I have not left this library in 2 days. No, I have not slipped off for a date yet.
Well, you need to tell me when you're going to meet up with Donovan.
I've barely seen him. Believe me, once I know, you will too, because I need you to help me pick out my outfit.
Absolutely. Puts her phone down. Anyways, yeah. Do you need any help with research or anything?
I mean, I'm just gonna be combing through the archives at the church. If you want to tag along, use a fresh set of eyes.
Sure. Sounds like fun. They have Wi-Fi there, right?
No. I mean, the building up above does, but not in the Undercroft.
All right.
Barely have electricity.
I will wear a sweatshirt.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, we can go.
All right, give me 20.
All right. I'm gonna go wash off when it goes to get changed.
45 minutes later.
Yeah.
When you get changed and get rid of the blood that is covering you, much of clothing, Victoria gets ready, and the two of you head over to Our Lady of the Sacred Grove to meet up with Isabel, who has been doing mega research the last couple of days. So when you guys get there, Isabel, I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll to investigate a mystery. And you let me know exactly what you're looking for.
To her knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, she was basically like doing demon research. So we and Gula, Zathron, everybody. Does that sound right? It's been a while. It's been a while.
Sounds about right.
Okay. And sure. That's an 8.
Okay, so you get one question.
Oh,
What would you like to know?
Everything, but that's not a question.
Everything?
Everything. I guess what can hurt it? Like, and I mean like hurt it, like how do we take care of business?
Okay. You know, just from a cursory search, there are a lot of different ways to hurt demons, especially those that are in human vessels. Anything silver, anything magic is going to at least do some damage, but that's not exactly what you are looking for. You are trying to go after something on their home turf, and if not kill it, at least keep it there. You find, I think you do find some old magical writings about sort of binding a demon to its particular realm. I don't know that you have the magical knowledge to be able to interpret it. However, you do have 2 friends who have joined you in said library, who are practiced in different ways of magic. So with 3 of you together, if you bring this up, can probably figure it out. You know enough to recognize a binding when you see one. What it actually entails. This is all, I was gonna say Greek, Latin to you, because a lot of it is in Latin. But you do pinpoint something.
Haley around? Can she yell at her? Oh, there.
When and Victoria arrive soon after you've been combing through books and things.
Oh, hey.
Winthrop, how's your Latin?
Fluent.
Great. It's something. I just don't know what. Here, take a look.
All right. Takes it. Starts leafing through it. Can't do magic, but did spend 20-something years learning it.
Is Wynn actually fluent in Latin? Because a couple of weeks
mostly.
ago, when we were talking about the exorcism being in Latin, he wasn't.
No, he could.
It's just the accent that was.
I think
making
it was
his
just the
pronunciations
accent. It was
were
the pronunciation,
terrible.
and most of that is Val not knowing Latin.
I just want to be clear.
No, his pronunciation is bad because he's from Georgia.
Et tu domine.
Yeah.
He's from Georgia. All right. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wynn and Victoria too, I think you can help with this once it's sort of translated out of the Latin. What you've got here is a big magic ritual that would allow you, if you were in said demon's realm, to bind that demon there. So its influence would stay there. It is going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of magic. It won't take very much time. But what it is going to take is in particular, there is one, I think, ingredient to this ritual that is particularly problematic for you guys. you reach the portion after kind of the incantations and everything, and you are instructed to spill the blood of an acolyte of the demon you are trying to bind. All of it.
All of it, right. This might be a problem.
Why?
We're gonna have to kill a follower of Zatheron.
Like a demon?
Does it say demon? Does it say a human follower?
It says in particular, it uses the word acolyte and then describes in particular the blood of someone with a connection to the demon.
Well,
So we can't kill him. Like
no.
at all?
I mean, unless you found anything else, Isabel.
Something on this level, no. Overall, if something's possessing a host, you kill the host any way you want, and then they go away, but they don't die. They just go back to their plane. And this Zatheron of yours is a big name. Pretty powerful, so no, I don't think so.
But we can't. So if we can't kill a demon, can we spill all of the demon's blood?
It has to be a follower, or you're
Right,
talking
but
about a demon follower of.
Yeah. I mean, we don't necessarily have to kill. Like, who would follow him?
Well, based on this description, me.
No, not anymore.
I mean, the connection's sort of temporarily broken, but it's still there. That's why I don't have my magic anymore. I mean, I don't want to die. That's not what I'm
Again?
suggesting. It again.
Well, if that's what the logic you're going by, then Abby and Sal are in the same boat, right?
Their binding was put on them by Angula, not Zatheron.
It's
And-
still a binding.
But not to the demon that we need. We need an
Well,
acolyte of Zatheron.
Wait a minute. It wasn't that Angula, that lady. Didn't she say that he was like her sugar daddy or something? Is she an acolyte of him?
Oh, she's sealed away, right?
Yeah.
Well, she's in hell though, right? Well, that's where you gotta go anyway.
I don't know if she'd really be an acolyte, though. She didn't follow him. She just worked with him.
It's worth a shot.
I mean, either... the problem with these spells is... It's hard to... We won't know until we try. And if we go there and we try to find a demon that's under the employ of Zatheron and we try this and it doesn't work, then we're kind of screwed.
Do you want to find a human and bring it down there?
I don't know. I don't know how many acolytes of Zatheron there are even out there anymore. Back when we were doing our looking into the binding between myself and him, the last reference we had was somebody who lived hundreds of years ago. There's also one other option that we need to consider too. My binding's severed. I don't know if that's going to work, and I don't know if there's any way to restore it. Plus, in the spirit of it, I'm not really a follower of Zathron anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But we know one other person that is. Sal. She's
Okay.
like chosen by him or something. He gave her this fancy spear, and
All right. Are you gonna kill Sal?
I think we should tell Sal about it. See what she wants to do.
When we're not gonna sacrifice one of our own for this.
It wouldn't be a permanent thing. I mean, we could bring her back after. It doesn't say the person has to stay dead. It just says we need a shit ton of blood.
If I know Sally at all, I can guarantee you ask her, she's gonna say yes.
I know, and that's why we shouldn't ask her. This is ridiculous. Why can we not find someone else? Anyone else besides one of us?
What are we gonna do? Go on Tinder and try to find somebody who identifies as a follower of Zathron?
We could at least look.
Only swipe right if Zathron is your sugar daddy too. I'm sorry, that's not funny at all. I am so tired. This is my third cup of coffee.
I think that's an option to follow. I mean, the problem there is we take someone unwillingly and bring them. I mean, there's kind of a issue with that. And doing
No,
this
that
with
sounds
anyone,
terrible.
doing this with anyone, even the demons that come unwillingly, it is going to make this a lot more dangerous because they do something to screw with it, and the whole ritual's fucked. I'm just saying we have one option,
Well,
at least.
Okay.
Maybe two.
So, if we can't kill Zathron, is binding him down there really the best option? I mean, like, is it really worth it for that? For just that?
If it means that his magics and his influence can't come into our realm, I would say yes. He's done a lot of terrible things from the sound of it, including causing y'all to have to kill Win here. That's terrible.
Yeah. And we're not forgetting the fact that Rex is stuck there because of Zathron right now.
There has to be another way.
We're losing someone regardless. But I think if we play this right, maybe Sally doesn't have to stay gone.
So Sally just came back to life. Did we forget that? That was 2 days ago that Sally was dead. 2 days.
Yeah.
She's not a follower of him.
She is, though.
But
She carries the spear and she gained her powers through him. The only reason she's still alive is because of him. Whether she wants to or not, she's connected to him. But I am too, and I don't really want her taking this bullet from me either, since this is my sort of idea to go back here and do this anyway.
I think all y'all need to get together and talk about this.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if we did like half of her blood and half of my blood, then that would equal a whole.
I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think that's how that works, Winthrop.
I mean, it's just the language of the spell here is a quantity, not doesn't necessarily
What exactly
mean
did it
death.
say?
Blah. I don't remember the exact language.
It said the blood of an acolyte.
Of an
Yep.
acolyte.
Is it
It's
like
very vague.
judging from the language of the spell? Does it seem like it's more so like the binding is drawing off the power of like the life force of the blood, where we just like typically you would
It's
need
drawing-
enough of it.
Yeah, it's drawing directly from the connection to the demon.
I think we can maybe work in a way to modify this. Sal and I both put our hats in the ring. Maybe neither one of us has to die.
Yeah, if we just need to spill your blood, just why don't we get we don't have to do this right now. We could wait a month and you could do blood donations and we could just get a bunch of your blood.
The way that doesn't typically work for magic though. Once it's lost its connection with somebody, the magic decays over time. I don't think it's gonna work like that.
I may have been a little
I'm making that
hasty
up,
there,
Savannah's. If Savannah wants to correct me on that.
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
But I may have been a little too hasty there, Winthrop. I think you're right. If this is a little vague, and if it just needs the one acolyte, well, if you have 3 to choose from, why don't you just get a third of all 3?
Yeah. I think to do this though, I might need to talk to someone and figure out. By someone I mean Zariel, and see whether the severance of my connection is going to cause a problem here, and whether we might need to restore it.
Oh, that's your angel friend, right?
Yeah. At least temporarily, only for the purposes of doing this, and then once he's gone, he's bound, then that curse, I assume, is going to be gone.
One would hope. Why don't I keep looking and see if there's anything else I can't find? Maybe square up a little bit of this language. And she'll sort of slide the book away. It sounds like y'all have some conversations to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not bound by any angels or demons. My blood is no good. I apologize. I would throw my hat in the ring, so to speak.
I would never allow you to go into hell anyway, son. I'm sure it does crazy things to your hair.
Oh. Well.
Let's talk to Sal. See if this is an option, what she wants to do.
Is Donovan here right now?
Is Donovan here right now?
He's around.
Okay. Well. Yeah, looks like we need to talk.
Weren't you supposed to go get some reinforcements from Donovan?
Yes. Did
Yeah.
you want to come with us?
No, I'll just be right here doing more research. He knows where to find me.
We'll pass the word along. You might want to get a bit of rest too, because your eyes are looking a bit red.
It's not a bad idea.
Not just him. You don't
No,
say
no,
that.
he's right. Someone's got to tell me the truth.
Go back upstairs.
Leave Isabel to her work. Head back upstairs. What would you like to do?
Fine.
I guess track down Father Donovan real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. He's in his regular office. Upstairs, his priest office. The receptionist lets you back. The door is open, and he's sort of got his reading glasses on, going over some paperwork. Looks up as you come in. Crowley.
Sir. Having a bit of a crisis of faith here. Can we talk quickly?
Shut the door.
Close the door behind Victoria.
Victoria.
Donovan?
So, what can I help you with?
You're not gonna like it.
I usually don't.
We're going back into the demon realm through the Hellmouth.
Okay.
Our friend Rex is there. Stuck there right now. Zathron is keeping them from leaving. So I figured we're gonna finally deal with this problem.
All right, and what do you need from me?
I was hoping we could bring a couple people with us. Any bodies you can spare.
I promised Sally I'd have a couple of people on standby. Offer still stands.
Well, I think we need to let them know that they're needed now.
All right.
I think we're gonna make our move in a couple days.
Okay. Haley's gonna go with you.
All right.
And 2 of our better casters. That's who I can spare. That's what you're getting.
All right. I need your expertise on a spell.
Okay.
We found a binding. Since we can't kill Zathron and we're not sure we're going to actually be able to kill him. We're going to try to bind him to his domain, seal off his influence. As much as I'd like to see him iced, I'd get a kick out of knowing that he's stuck there looking out the window, not able to do anything about it.
Something as big as him, honestly, we don't know if they can die.
Well, it seems like the next best option.
Yeah. Sticking him somewhere he can't get out. As long as you know his influence is stuck there too.
What if we put him in a necklace?
You want to accessorize?
Always. I'm just joking.
Father Deezer's not really a joking type.
One for him.
Right. The spell needs the blood of an acolyte. A lot of it.
All of it, I assume. Binding magic is nasty.
Considering my connection with Zathron and Sal's connection with him, do you think there's a way we can modify the spell, or it's possible to modify a spell like this to sort of draw from multiple sources so no one needs to die?
Do you have the language of the spell?
Wynn took a picture of it on his phone. Slides it across.
Donovan starts muttering to himself in Latin. It's pretty vague. A couple of small, and I mean very small, edits. The tense, maybe. He hands the phone back. I think you might have something there.
All right.
But again, you got to keep as close to the original as possible.
I was thinking I might contact Azariel and see about restoring the connection that he severed. Make sure the connection's stronger so we're as close to the spell as possible.
Could work. Might not be necessary, but
I was gonna have him do it anyway once this is all said and done.
It's your call. It's your case.
Alright, I'll think on it. If you have any suggestions on how we can edit it, I'll take feedback on that.
I'll send you a couple of things.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Y'all be careful, okay?
Be as careful as we can.
Oh, I highly doubt that's true.
Careful as I can.
As careful as I can.
Now that I believe. All right. Go on.
Victoria starts to walk out of the room and then turns. By the way, I heard that you and Isabel knew each other from a while back. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Small world, you know. I'm going to try and read his mind and see how he feels about her.
All right. I'm going to have you roll.
Victoria doing the Lord's work. Yes.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and roll plus weird.
Okay. Also, that's an 8. Should I roll the beginning of mystery move? My premonition?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that after this.
Okay.
That's an 8. You start to push into Donovan's mind to try to find any sort of memories or feelings about Isabel. You start to get in and you feel a wall go up. So I'll give you a choice. You know they're there. You can stop and be content with that, or you can push through and he will know.
Okay. What have I gotten off of his surface thoughts and feelings?
His surface thoughts are mostly, why are you asking? And there's a little awkwardness there, kind of a little embarrassment.
Do I do it for Isabel? Do I do it for... Hell, Victoria wants to know. She'll push past.
Okay, you push past. You get very quickly a flood of memories, a whirlwind romance, a terrible ending in which one day Donovan just up and disappeared, and the distinct feelings of regret and wanting to have a second chance. And then when you see a flash of light from Donovan's eyes, and Victoria, you are knocked back into the wall, knocking a framed photo off and the glass shattering. You're going to take 1 harm. Ignore armor. As Donovan ejects you from his mind, stands, looks at both of you, lingers on Wynn for a second, looks at Victoria. Get out.
Yes, sir. Grabs her by the shoulder, starts pushing
Do
her
not
out the
set
door.
foot in my church again, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't say anything. She just pouts.
When starts like he's gonna apologize and then just keeps walking.
Out.
Wow.
What was that?
What? I was curious.
About what?
About what? I wanted to know what happened.
Between what, him and Isabel?
Yeah. It was totally worth it.
Was it?
Yeah.
He's sort of my boss.
Not my boss.
My boss.
It's gonna be fine. He knows me.
Apparently he's pissed at you.
He'll get over it.
When you have never heard Donovan yell.
I've never seen someone get banished from a church before, but I wouldn't take that as a good thing.
It'll be fine.
I hope so, because if I'm stuck here in this position forever now.
I just can't visit you here at work, okay? That's fine. Pulls up her phone. So, Isabel. I have an interesting development if you want to know.
When you know there are going to be consequences to this.
Yeah, Wynn is walking out like, is this worth it? I don't know. It's just like rethinking their relationship as they're walking out.
No. I mean, of course Isabel wants to know. She doesn't know what the hell just happened. What? Did you talk to him? What?
I did. I also did a little peeky poo in his brain.
Victoria.
Well, I was curious.
And what did you find?
Well, I won't say everything. I saw a little. But I think maybe you're on the right path.
What are you, a horoscope or something?
I can read people's thoughts, Isabel. And I can see the future, so kinda.
Well, you're better than a horoscope because you actually know what's going to happen. Darling, I could have told you that.
I'm
He
just
was
saying.
definitely flustered last time he saw me, just as much as I was of him, so that's always a good sign.
I'm just saying. If you keep going, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
What?
Might even be fun.
Let's just put it this way. Whether or not you saw it in his head, I spent many a year wondering if I was ever going to hear from him again, and I never did. So, if we're on the right path, he's got to be the one to walk it first.
Well, I can't push that train anymore, so that might be, you might have to drop some hints.
I feel like me being here 2 days straight in his church might be enough of a hint, although I haven't seen him yet.
Just in all caps, he is a man.
So, should I walk by his office and say hello? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, maybe invite him out to lunch. Saying you're going, and maybe not right this second. He might be a little upset still, but just later. Maybe dinner, drinks, coffee.
I need coffee and a shower. Maybe I'll do one first and invite him to the other. I won't tell you which one, though.
Lol.
Into that.
Just
Maybe
giggling.
Maybe I should just die down there. That might be easier than dealing with any of this.
Victoria punches him hard.
Ow.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
We're gonna have to talk about a few things because you need to learn boundaries.
I don't read your mind.
And that's a good start. You really shouldn't read anybody's mind without asking.
Oh, okay, first of all, I cannot, literally, physically cannot do that. I always hear people's thoughts. Second of all, what, am I just gonna go up to someone on the street and ask him?
I mean, like, friends and people's direct supervisors and...
Well, of course, friends I don't ask. Well, friends I ask. People I care about.
Okay. Next time, will you please ask me before you break into someone who is important to me in one way or another's mind?
Okay.
This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go real bad.
I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think. I think he's going to be mad for a little bit, and then he and Isabel are going to get back together, and then it's going to be, like, totally worth it. And then he'll be happy all the time. If I know anything about Isabel and her. Not that you want to know that about your boss.
No. No, I do not. All right. I guess let's go talk to Sal.
All right.
All
I think we should have a little bit of a longer conversation here.
as you get ready to head out and go talk to Sally, we will go ahead and take our break there. For my sanity and for Sid's. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us so far. When we return, we will have the group back together with Sally and make a plan for going back into the demon realm. So thanks for sticking around, everybody. We will be back very soon. And welcome back, Internet. And thank you for hanging out with us during our break. We are back and refreshed, and we are going to pick back up where we left off. So, the three of you convene where? Where would you like to be?
I guess if Sal's at the Hellmouth still, then we'll just pop over there.
Okay. So you head over to the warehouse with the Hellmouth in it.
She's sitting at whatever setup that Hinks has, and she's playing 5-finger stabbies with Sir.
Okay.
You do know that if you cut off one of your fingers, it's like gone forever, right?
Yeah. I've also been playing this since I was 7, so no worries.
Not worried.
We've got some news if you're all done there.
Yeah, no, it's Sir's turn. 25.
Isabel found a spell for us.
Oh, great.
Not going to be able to kill Zathron, it looks like, but we can at least lock him up and shut the door.
Yeah, he's kind of a big bad. I figured as much. All right, that's great. What do we got to do?
It's a pretty complicated spell, so we're going to need some magical backup. I've got Haley's going to be coming, and some members of the Fangs as well. So I think with them and Vic, I think we got the magic side taken care of.
Solid. All right.
The complicated part that I wanted to talk to you about is the spell also calls for a lot of blood.
What kind of blood?
Blood of an acolyte of Zatheron.
You or me?
Yeah. Now, the spell says an acolyte, so we were having some linguistic discussions about that. Donovan thinks that we could potentially modify the spell just slightly. Since the spell called for a lot of blood, enough that any one person would be kind of... Maybe. We
Let's
each give
split it
up.
up between the two.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't trust Donovan for a lot, but he knows his magic shit, so if he says it's possible, yeah, I'd rather we both go halvesies than one of us.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Tell me where to cut and where. Let's do it.
Okay, but what if the spell does not work like that? First of all, I'm not saying that this is a bad idea. I'm just trying to cover all contingencies here. First of all, if we do this and it doesn't work, one of y'all is going to be down half of your blood, which means you're going to be passed out. Second of all, someone's going to have to give the rest of it.
It'll be me. I figured that... Was that a question? It'd be me.
But you're not a demon anymore.
I know.
We'd be relying on the fangs to bring you back because I don't know resurrection magic.
All right.
Haley's done it before. She can do it again.
Okay.
I think this is worth it. He's gonna keep fucking with us if we don't do something about it, and we gotta get Rex out. So I think, if anything, this is as sure a shot as we have.
It'll be fine, Vic.
Well, it better be. I'm going down there.
Then it'll definitely be fine.
Hey, if you just do what you did to Donovan to piss him off, I'm sure that we'll be able to get him distracted enough to...
What'd you do to Donovan?
I read his mind.
About what?
Oh, he and Isabel had a sordid relationship. They,
Shut the fuck up!
a few years
You
ago.
saw that shit?
Oh, it was so romantic. And then he suddenly left. And left
what
her
an
there for
asshole.
without a word. But he still
What the
harbors
fuck?
feelings for her.
Well, you better get on that shit, because she's a goddamn catch.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. I enjoy the gossip and the teen romance as much as anyone else, but this is also
like
like real
50.
people. It was a joke.
Oh.
We need to probably focus on what's going on and leave the
Hey.
other people to their private lives, because I'm already in enough trouble from this. I don't want to make it worse.
Oh.
Yeah, she wasn't subtle about it.
Vic.
I can only be so subtle. What? He put up a wall.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then he
I
threw
know.
you across the room with his mind.
Well, I can do that too. It's fine.
All right. So tomorrow we're gonna spend all day and I guess quarantine while we're trying to get these curse marks removed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know whether there are any other preparations that we need right now. Just everybody get rested and ready to go.
How hurt is Sally right now?
Actually, not that bad. I think just one.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, just one harm.
She's more hurt
Oh.
than, or she's Wynn's more hurt than her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, no,
When are we
sounds
going?
good.
I think.
Are there like vitamins that like up like blood production? Like, is there stuff you
Iron.
take like when you're gonna give like a blood transfusion or something?
Iron
Like
supplements.
pump it up a little bit. I mean, can't hurt, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
The Abby and me is going, that's not how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Iron ups red blood cell count. Helps with anemia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can't hurt, right? Sure.
Can't hurt. So when are we going?
48 hours.
Are we doing this thing? The thing on your hands? We're taking care of that tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. Do we know what y'all are gonna have to do for that?
Abs just said that we need to be there pretty much all day.
All right. I'll bring my tablet.
I'm gonna make a quick phone call before we head out.
All right.
Yeah, I got Immortals Club in a little bit, so
Are we staying here? You need us to cover?
yeah, if someone doesn't mind, at least for a few hours. I mean, again, Sursa's. I'm imagining now Sursa's like there, like top speed, doing.
Victoria
Like,
just like makes eye
stabbies.
contact with Serzo, like, I don't know what is going on here, but
I mean, I can keep an eye on it if you need me to.
Yeah, that'd be great. I just, yeah, the whole like I gotta go tell my friends that I'm not dead thing, but also that I'm human. It's just kind of like a big thing.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, I figured you really wouldn't. You can, I'll bring you over to my buddy Daniel's place, though. He's a Nephilim, so, but he's cool. Yeah, you do like him.
Okay.
There'll be pizza. There's always food. His wife's
Great.
a real good cook.
Awesome. Humans are boring.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, appreciate it, and I'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow.
bye.
Bye.
Okay. Sally leaves to go meet up with her friends. What are the other two of you doing?
Dun dun dun. The angel phone.
You've
Sorry.
never called Jesus before. Okay. Okay. You call. It's the only number in the phone. It immediately picks up. Win Crowley. It's been a while. What is it you need of me? And? Yes, this was your instruction. Hmm. An interesting conundrum. I suppose you will always be connected to him in some way.
Right. So, since no, I'm getting my magic powers back right now.
Chat says they can't hear you.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Did you fix it?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Well. No, but if Zathron is locked away, could potentially pull some of his essence from a safe distance and restore the magic you had. It would be dangerous, but a connection like that leaves scars.
What do you mean? Like physical scars?
In a sense, even though you are no longer magically connected to him, it would have left some trace.
All right. So you're saying that the spell might work without restoring the magic, then afterwards might be safe to might be able to sever the connection enough that I can use magic again.
It is the safer way to go about getting the power back if you wish to have it.
I would, if you think it's enough right now, then that's probably the safer option, as much as I'd like to be able to be working on all cylinders. That does put other people in danger. I'm back to the way I was before.
Indeed.
All right. Well, if there's anything you want to offer besides what you know what, I'm not even going to ask. That feels like too much to push. You give me the sword. That's great. I will, I guess, call when we're done.
I will know.
Cool. So you'll call me.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. Well, I'll does this thing have like a certain number of minutes in it? I haven't there's no like data plan associated with it. I tried to call someone else on it and didn't work. Like, can I add new numbers to this? Other angels I can talk to?
Ah, the phone.
Yeah.
No.
Great. Right.
It merely looks like a phone. For your purposes.
All right. Good to know.
Angels don't typically use iPhones, Win Crowley.
Right. But if I need to trade it in for a new model, because the iPhone 13 is coming out, and so will I get a free upgrade when?
You're doing a joke.
I am doing a joke, yeah.
Right.
All right, it's good
Very
talking
funny.
with you. Thank you. All right, I'll let you get back to your angel work now.
And there is silence.
Hangs up. I think I made him laugh. That feels like an angel laughing. That's it.
Okay, so what's the plan? Immortal Club meeting, ritual to try to get rid of a curse, go to hell? Alright.
Just like every Sunday.
Yeah. Just like every Sunday. All right. So, Sally, you go to Marcelo's place to meet up with he and Daniel. Is there anything you want to speak to them about?
I guess just I had a question for y'all.
Sure.
So we gotta go do this thing. And it's gonna involve a lot of blood. And if it doesn't work the way we want it to, then I'm gonna basically have to bleed out to make it work. Now, Zathron's been like bringing me back because like whether I wanted it or not, he's like got me in his employ. But I figure if my blood is getting used on a spell that's gonna bind him into hell.
That would put a damper on your relationship.
Yeah. So I probably wouldn't be coming back.
I would not imagine so.
Yeah.
Also, there are magics that can accomplish this. Well, you know this.
Yeah. But I was kind of thinking. What if I was just like under someone else's employ? Like someone cool.
The chosen of another.
Yeah. Yeah, just some other like powerful person or whatever.
Can you do this?
I don't know. I was just kind of like, brain puzzle or whatever. Like, I'm chosen, so I wouldn't die. But in this case, I will, because I'm kind of fucking over the person that I'm chosen for. But if I was chosen for someone else...
then maybe they would bring you back.
Yeah.
Okay, this seems complicated, but it makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
That's kind of where it ends, because like I'm like, oh, powerful being, and then like all the powerful beings I know are like demons, and I've been there, done that. So yeah.
Well, if Hector was around, you might have some options.
That'd be dope. Like Aphrodite? Yeah, shit. And we don't have time.
Daniel kind of thinks for a second. I mean, there's my dad.
Shit, yeah! Yeah, the Azerial, right?
Isn't he already buddies with one of your buddies anyway? I can't keep track of what you all get up to anymore.
Yeah, I guess. Like, he's got a really dope sword. I mean, that's all I know. He's just got a really dope sword.
Yeah, that's sort of what you got out of the deal, too. And spear, but
yeah.
Same difference.
Nice. Yeah. One, he doesn't seem to mind about humans and stuff, because Went's human. I'm just human now, so.
I mean, the worst he can say is no.
Yeah. Can you, like, call him?
I can try. Not usually super receptive.
It's worth a shot. If it doesn't work, doesn't work. Whatever.
All right. Sure. Daniel kind of sits back, kind of tilts his head back, closes his eyes. Sits there for a second. Yeah, no.
Was a thought. I appreciate it though. Yeah, are those homemade pizza rolls? Damn, Sarah, you're too good to us.
I know what you like.
Just hang with her bros.
Just hang out. Have a nice evening.
Yeah.
Relaxing evening.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else before the next day? Okay.
I don't have anything.
Then you all get some rest. Where is everybody at harm-wise?
2.
1, 2, 1. Okay, that all heals.
Abby's at like 4.
Abby can heal part of the way. Abby can heal 2. But the rest of you can heal up. If you have minor injuries. And
Sally has the option of protective gear +1. It was optional. Can I make that optional now, as she no longer has natural armor?
Take that option.
Yeah. Like
you
she
might
had some, but like never wore it because it was a little like uncomfortable. But like now she kind of needs to wear it, so she like gets annoyed and has to put it on.
I think you know some folks who have a lot of gear.
Can we get her some fang equipment?
Who might be able to spare you some equipment if you can convince them. You hadn't used it in so long that it's got like holes in it from moths.
When
are we in the Haven right now? Like early in the morning?
I assume you all convened there since you're gonna spend the day doing magic.
Wind's drinking like a monster. Wind's drinking like a Monster Energy, trying to wake up, and like, yeah. What's up, Sal?
I need some armor.
Need some armor. Oh, yeah, because you're like good stabbed so now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could get you some. The branding might not be exactly what you like.
Can I like cover it up or something? Is it like just big and bold like here, or like is it on like an arm or something? Can I like wrap a bandana around it or something?
You know, I feel offended that you would need to do that given how we've sort of bridged that gap between us.
It's an ugly fucking insignia. I'm sorry.
I think it's kind of badass.
No, it's hideous. I've been saying that for years. It used to cause me a great amount of hatred. I'm slowly but surely getting over that. It's still ugly.
I think maybe wearing it, you'll grow to like it a little bit more.
I will be covering it up at all costs.
All right. I will try to find you a piece of equipment that has the smallest insignia or amount of branding on it as possible. Do you want something more lightweight, like what I wear, or do you want something like, because we got some like plate armor too. It's not very subtle, but we're going, I don't think subtlety is going to be a real problem.
GM question. She's got a 3 tough. I mean, she's still fucking strong. She's just not like supernaturally strong anymore. Can she wear the plate?
What does your playbook give you the option to have?
All it gives me, let's see. It gives me the option of the designed weapon, which I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
An optional protective gear
Yeah, an optional protective gear worth 1 armor.
worth 1 armor. Okay. I'll say it's not that you wouldn't be able to wear something that would give you 3 armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's that you're going to have to convince them to give it up. So somebody's gonna have to roll very well.
It ain't me. And Donald's pissed at you.
I'll say it's gonna be much easier for you to get something that will give you 1 armor than it's going to be for 2. And I'm gonna put the cap on 2, I think.
Yeah. The thing that from the initiative playbook where Wynn got his armor from, it was all 1 armor anyway. So I don't know if Wynn even had access to anything more substantial. But
You could try to get her something a little heftier.
Hefty.
It's gonna take some doing.
I can probably try to snag something like what I got pretty easily. Just need like a replacement or something. Nobody's gonna ask any questions. If you want something a little bit like beefier, I'm gonna have to talk to Donovan about that. And I'm not exactly on his good side right now.
As entertaining as that would probably be. Well, I won't make you go through that. So
I'll have Haley sack me a spare that she'll have tomorrow.
all right, that works.
Text Haley. I asked her for the, like, I imagine we had some, like, design changes over the years to make things more subtle and stuff. I asked her to grab us a piece of armor that I know is, like, tucked in the back that just has, like, the big, like, fang symbol on the front and on the back, and it's just, like overly ostentatious.
Roll plus charm.
Charm.
You're a monster.
That's a 10.
Oh, she'll do it.
I even tell her what it's for, and I'm
Who is
hoping
this
that
for?
will. It's for Sal.
Oh, fuck yeah. I got
Yeah.
just a thing.
All right, you gotta tell her it's the only one we had, though. All right, I don't want her mad at me.
Come on.
All
I'm
right,
an expert.
all right.
She'll do it. She'll do it. That's what the move says. She'll do it for the reason you asked. And the reason you asked is shitty. And she'll do it. All right. So, yes. Armor required. She'll bring it to you tomorrow.
All right, she's got it.
Good. All right.
So, Abs, what do we need to do here?
A lot. But mostly you guys just need to stand around.
Can I sit?
All right.
Okay, yes. On the ground.
All right, fair.
I'll just keep the TV on.
Thank you. The Braves are playing. Can you switch it to channel 17?
No.
All right.
Sorry, we can't get satellite in the cave.
I know you're lying. I've watched TV on I lived here for months. I know you're
That's
lying.
true. I'm sorry.
We've got a Fast and Furious marathon going.
Yeah, I can
I
do
can do
that.
that.
Yeah.
I can tell you all the physics problems that they have.
Please don't.
Right. I should probably focus.
That's not possible. That's on wires. Yeah.
Sal, can no one just watch a movie in this secret underground lair?
Only romance novel or only romance movies that are trash.
Wynn just tries to focus on the TV and block everyone else out.
See, that one's
All
real though.
right.
They could do that one.
All right. So, Abby, you go about setting up this ritual. to try to get rid of this curse. What does it look like?
Um, it is uh it is there's a table, a small like round table in the center of the three of them. It is covered in wax and candles in like a pyramid shape, and there are incense coming out of it, and lots of smoke. Some you can't tell where it's coming from, but there are a lot of different sort of like things that have been stuck into this wax in this burning tower of candles, and when it all goes down and they all burn out, then it's over.
Okay. All right. So you get ready to start the ritual. You focus on sending your energy into it. You leave the TV on.
Is shit, I forgot her name. Molly? Angela? I was
Angela.
close.
So who's Molly?
Who the fuck is
McCoy.
Molly?
Her last name is McCoy.
Her name, yes, Angela McCoy.
And then she has to be part of it, right? So she is there.
What? Yeah. What part do you have her play?
I don't remember what exactly she had to do.
Did you?
Okay. Do you want me to make it up?
Yes.
Okay. She.
Much more interesting if you make it up.
Thanks. She has to go around and like I don't touch us. She has to put her hands on our head as this ritual goes, and kind of walk around every once in a while when one of the candles goes out. That's what she has to do. I don't know. I didn't prep for this.
So there is a candle, I think, signifying each of you, and as that candle burns out, she needs to maintain physical contact with that person until it's out. Sound good? All right. It's magical duck goose is what we're doing, and I like it. It's spooky and I like it. All right. So you begin this ritual, Angela having some of the most work to do, taking breaks in between, sitting, resting, trying to recover from these wounds and then very serious surgery that you performed on her with your magical sutures. But she's willing to help, and she does. So you sit, the TV sort of casting a low light near the altar with the candles. Every once in a while, someone commenting on whichever Fast and Furious you make it to. You can make it through several today. And as the first candle burns down, watching them, Angela makes her way over to Win, and just sort of lays her hands on your shoulders and kind of looks to Abby for confirmation. Like, do I need to do anything else?
Just
okay. All right, sure. She just kind of closes her eyes. And when I'm gonna have you roll plus weird for me.
Okay. Seven.
Okay. The candle burns out, and Angela lets go of you, and the ritual continues. After another couple of movies, the candle's starting to burn lower and lower. Sally, the one in front of you, starts to burn down. Angela does the same thing, comes up behind you, sort of just sets her hands very gently on your shoulders, and together you watch the candle burn out, I'm gonna have you roll plus weird.
I feel like we're on like what? Furious 6 at this point.
It's been a really long day.
Weird. That's a 10.
Okay. And finally, as the incense is burning out and the last of these candles are all sort of burning down to the bottom, Abby, the candle in front of you burns down and down as the wax sort of covers the table now. Angela rests her hands on your shoulders. And as you watch the candle burn out, I'm going to have you roll plus weird.
Hobbs and Shaw is the best of them, honestly. If we have to go through all of them again, Hobbs and Shaw was the best one. 9.
Okay.
I assume this isn't something we can like help with.
No.
Okay.
No. All right. So the magic takes hold. The candles all burn down. There's a last flicker, and the room sort of goes darker. The only light coming from the TV, and you all feel this kind of stinging in your hands as the brands start to disappear. Sally, yours is completely gone, healed over, like there was nothing there before. Wynn and Abby, you have not the full thing, but just a few kind of slight markings, almost like parts of it was deeper than others, and it's left kind of a little bit of a scar.
Is that bad?
It broke it.
Yeah. Maybe some after effects still. Might be better if we both don't go then.
Yeah. No, I really don't want to go to hell.
Just if you're planning on staying here while we're gone, just in case I get hit, there's some carryover or something, just, have someone else here to take care of you.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
have
call
Watson.
Mutt's sister?
Watson knows what to do.
All right. She was told about Mutt's sister. Yes, most certainly. Y'all gave her the debrief. It's hard to remember what people do.
Yes. I was there. I was there? Yes. For the beginning of it. Okay. Is there anything you guys need from me?
I think we got it covered.
You want to
Okay.
take one last thing of the iron supplements? Here you go.
Oh,
I took
yeah,
one this
yeah.
morning.
All right.
It'll totally help.
Thank you.
Can we tell Abby is lying?
Abby's not a good liar. She's trying
You
to be
can
supportive.
She's trying her best. All right, you clean up after the ritual.
Give hugs.
I hope it works.
Just be careful.
We will.
And if you pick up any samples of anything while you're in there, just, I can give you some vials and syringes if you want.
Yeah, sure. I can poke some stuff and bring it back.
She has a whole bag ready and just passes it over.
What if I'd said no?
Then you would have never known that I had a bag ready.
Fair. All right.
All right. Everyone get some good sleep then, and we'll leave first thing tomorrow.
Cool.
Keep me in the loop. I'll be on the outside, looking in. That was a song reference.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, look at you making a popular culture reference. Nice job.
Thanks. Yep.
All right, so you all get some good sleep. You get up early the next morning, and before you do,
Sorry.
Victoria, I would like you to roll your beginning of mystery move.
Hold on, I'm half in character. Bye-bye. 9. Oh, wait, no, that was my other one. Hold on. Oh, shit! What the how did I get that?
Double sixes.
Oh my god. I got a 15.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You get a detailed vision of something bad that is yet to happen, and +1 forward to prevent it from coming true. So, Victoria, you have, as always with me, a dream. You finally doze off, trying to get your, 1 or 2 hours of sleep. That you get every night. And you are jolted awake, but not really awake. You realize almost immediately, shit. It's one of those. And you feel hot. There's this sort of heat all around you that is almost to the point of like burning your skin. You sit up and you find yourself sitting on a black stone ground somewhere. It is uneven. It looks like almost like obsidian, like stretching out in front of you, and there are cracks in it, and you can see through these cracks this orange glow coming up from it. You stand up quickly, looking around, trying to get your bearings, and you hear from your right side, kind of off in the distance, a familiar voice, a voice you haven't heard in a few weeks at least, but the voice of Rex calling for help. What do you do?
I have agency in this dream? My god.
You rolled a 15.
I guess. Yeah, she's gonna turn and run towards the sound.
Okay, you turn and run towards Rex's voice, and you sort of you follow it for a moment or two, and you start to see these large kind of shadows on the horizon as the dark spires of a city appear in front of you. It is all black iron and metal and shining in the strange sort of orange light, but it is this terrifying city of spikes and spires and everything you imagine a hellscape would look like. And you hear the call for help once again. You run that direction, and outside the city walls, on this large black pillar, you see Rex, who has been strung up, sort of tied, arms to her sides, and beneath her is a large stack of wood, like a pyre, that is ablaze.
Okay. Do I see anybody else I know?
You don't see anybody else, but as you approach, you do hear a voice kind of boom out over the area where you are, echoing off the stone.
So, you found her. Congratulations. What do you plan to do, Victoria Keener?
Can I see him?
No.
Okie dokie. I am going to... Boy, Victoria's gonna try to get as much detail as she can. She's gonna move around the pyre and, like, kind of walk into the city. Sorry. Sin.
Okay. All right, so you look around. There is a large sort of portcullis that is half open. You walk around the pyre. You walk in, and you just see these large sort of buildings that are all they're all shaped like these spires, so these kind of cone-shaped buildings that are all made out of this black metal. And at the far end, sort of up on a hill, there is this large keep. This imposing sort of black spiky building.
Oh boy. Victoria will say, God, what is she? Sorry, I'm trying to determine what I'm trying to gain from this. Why are you hiding from me?
I do not hide. This is my domain. I am everywhere.
Then let me see you.
You hear from behind you a loud cracking sound that startles you, as if something like the stone has split. You turn around and you see a figure that you've seen once before in a vision a long time ago in Sally's apartment. A sort of shadowy, kind of ever shifting, changing figure, large, probably standing behind you, probably 15 feet tall, huge, broad shoulders, sort of spikes coming off of them, large horns. I can't really make out a face, but two sort of pinpoints of red eyes standing there, having landed and cracked the stone underneath his feet.
What are you planning on doing here?
I suppose I should be asking that of you. This is my home. You intrude.
Well, you came to our home first.
When Crowley came to me, as did Salgaz, as do they all.
I see. So you're just gonna, what, kill Rex?
Why would I do that? She makes for such good bait.
Hasn't worked yet.
And yet, here you are.
Am I?
Go home, Victoria.
I'm gonna try to read his brain. This is all I got.
Okay.
Did we not learn from the first time?
That
Does
was
Victoria
foreshadowing.
ever
Come
learn?
on, Victoria. That was like the Chekhov loaded gun. That was Act
Victoria
1.
has
We're in Act
never
2.
been hurt from a vision.
Okay. Roll plus weird.
So if we were
She also
playing
thinks-
Call of Cthulhu right now, this would be an insanity roll, right? Right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
She
not
about to
playing
fuck
Abby. I
around
don't
and find out.
Okay.
Sorry.
You try to read his mind. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for his plan. Like, what he, like, he's a big, powerful creature. He has an idea of what, like, if we come here, he's gonna do something.
Mhm.
What is it?
He's gonna kill you.
Right. How?
That you don't know. He doesn't predict the future.
But what is he thinking? What is he thinking he will do?
He thinks you're going to show up and he's going to murder every single one of you. He has demon fire at his command. He has spears at his command. He has armies at his command.
Okay. Do I see where we would be coming in from? Where he expects us?
No.
Do I see any weaknesses?
No.
Any trick? What is it you look for when you could just ask?
Well, people lie. So I suppose I would expect a demon to do nothing but.
Why would I take the energy, lie to someone so far beneath me?
Well, you're talking to me. That must mean something.
One question.
Why would you use your armies on us when you know you could defeat us one-on-one? Seems like a easy move.
Overkill. You mean?
I was gonna say lazy, but
Because watching traders be so completely overrun that their spirits are broken before their bodies is fun for me.
have you tried yoga?
Go home, Victoria. And tell your friends, if they come here, they will die.
Will do, Capitan.
And you blink, and he's gone. And you blink again, and you wake up.
My heart is racing very quickly. My brain was just going, be Victoria, be Victoria. My heart was like,
Did I scare you?
boy.
You wake up in your bed. Or if you're staying in the Haven, then wherever, I don't know where you're staying, if you're all staying together.
Okay. In Wynn's old room.
Sure.
In Travis's old room. Oh.
You wake up in your bed.
Victoria just shoves Wynn.
Wynn isn't there.
Oh. She gets up and goes look for him.
I think he's just in the gym working out.
She just leans casually on the wall. I thought I was the one who had insomnia.
finishes his rap, breathing heavily, and says, "Couldn't sleep. Now I get a little bit of what you go through."
Well, can't have you coming for my thing.
Yeah. Why are you up?
I had a something. Wasn't really a vision. Maybe it was. I spoke to Zathron.
Are you sure it wasn't just a dream?
Oh yeah. I know the difference.
All right. You okay?
Yeah. I don't know, I thought I could learn more. But I know that he's keeping Rex and he's torturing her.
Shit.
I know where. I don't have any recollection of how to get there or what to do once we get there because, I mean, something else we didn't consider. He lives in a giant city and a castle, and he has armies.
You've been there now, though, right?
Yeah,
That means you can take us right there.
I don't know how to get there.
No, I mean, like, teleport us.
I don't know if it works like that in hell.
Doesn't hurt to try.
I guess. Oh, I tried to goad him into attacking us himself, but it seems like he's pretty stuck on having his minions do it.
I mean, I think we can handle a couple of grunts, but if it's an army, then we'll need to find some way to get to him quietly.
Could we do some? Well, did Rex have her talisman when she went in there?
As far as I know, there's no reason for her not to have had it.
Well, I was thinking that we could try and like hide ourselves, but she had that thing that hid herself from me and it didn't seem to work.
We'll figure something out. But if he has Rex, that's even more reason we need to get in there. If you can take us straight to where you were.
He is expecting us. Why do they always know what we're gonna do?
Probably the same reason you always know what they're gonna do.
Well, not in this case. I couldn't even tell how he was gonna kill us.
It's because he's not going to. We're gonna take care of this. We'll get there, grab Rex, get out if we can, and then reconvene, figure out how we're gonna make our approach. Make sure he doesn't have Rex as a bargaining chip.
Okay. Just 3 of us. It's gonna
Plus-
take a lot more power for me to bamf everyone in.
Yeah, well, we'll go in the 3 of us, as many as you can take. Haley and a couple of the
I don't know how many
couple
people
other
I could.
initiates.
I'm pretty sure I can only take 1 or 2 people.
All right.
Dell's not there, but I mean, we could all just enter through the portal and then she could bamf like one person over and just grab Rex and bamf back to where we are.
That was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay getting just that part done? And waiting on the rest?
We can't wait, and we're gonna have to deal with that while we're in there.
Right.
We're gonna, because Rex can't leave
Right.
for whatever reason. And I imagine we're going to have a harder time leaving once we go in, too.
Right.
So.
That's what I was thinking.
No, we got to be ready to deal with this completely after we go in.
Yeah.
But we can get Rex safe and with us, that we don't have to worry about Zathron doing something to her while we're attacking.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I think that's the first time you've ever said that to me.
No, it's not. But I won't admit that to anyone.
Fair enough. Wouldn't expect you to. Let's try to get some sleep.
I'll try. Did you bring Monster into our household?
I picked it up at the gas station and brought it here, so technically, no.
You know how I feel about that. We are a Red Bull house. She'll kiss him. Take him to bed.
Red Bull house.
This house is a Red Bull house now.
This house was a no energy drink house until you got here. That's all I have.
Okay. So what's the plan?
We'll have to get up and tell Sally. Probably making breakfast. Well, there's no kitchen down there. That doesn't make any sense. Victoria has ordered a smorgasbord for breakfast.
All right, you get up.
She is sipping a mimosa.
You get up. You have breakfast. You tell Sally what you saw. Won't make you rehash it again. And you make a plan.
So we were talking about I can only take one person over because I have to bring Rex back. So take one person over to where Rex is, defend me while I get us out.
And you take 2 people back out with you?
Yeah, I can only take 2.
All right.
It would be less dangerous for me to go by myself and just have to take her back.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
Unless you think you can get right up next to him, grab him, and be gone within a couple seconds.
I could, unless, I mean, they always seem to know what we're doing, so unless he moved her.
Well, I mean, you bamf to where you think she is and she's not there, then you get the fuck out of there and you bamf back.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in thinking, too, out of character, am I wrong in thinking, too, that you can go to a person that you know well? It doesn't have to be a
I can
location.
do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
So if you can get to Rex, then you can get right to Rex, hopefully.
Yeah.
If she's
But
like tied up and stuff, though, I mean, can you still just touch her, grab her, and go? Or do you gotta, like, cut her out first?
I don't know. Do you want to try it? We
Yeah,
can do
we
a
test
test
it.
run.
Yeah, let's do a test run.
Do you have... We don't have ropes. I wonder if Abby has... Oh, there's probably some ropes around. Or we could go to our house.
I'm sure there's something here that's not been in use. Yeah, let's find something. We'll find some ropes. Easy enough. Go to the garage or something.
Sure, yeah. At Abby's
I'm
place?
pretty sure there are those handcuffs in the drawer.
I mean, if y'all want to test those, I'm not touching them.
I think maybe a rope would be better so that way there's a full binding.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Go get those from the garage and get out of this conversation as quick as possible. As she backs up, goes to the garage.
Right, you find some rope. Yeah, there's some laying around. Lots of supplies and things in
Oh,
the
boy.
haven. Okay, who's you tying up?
I'm not watching you two like do some role playing thing, so I guess it's gonna be me. So go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Win.
Why do I have to do it? You're
Do
better
you
at
want? All right, hold on.
I am learning way too much about this relationship. Someone tie me up and everyone just stop talking.
Victoria ties her up, like
All
binds
right.
her arms and legs so that, like, this is what she saw.
Okay, so you just tie her up or you tie her to something?
I guess I would have to tie her to something to make it right. I'll tie her to.
Watson comes downstairs with more stuff for breakfast. It's just like standard day.
This is fine.
We always
Alright,
start our
and then
day with day drinking and shibari.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems right to me.
Yep.
All right, you tie Sally to, I don't know,
a chair.
a chair. And you walk over, you grab onto her, and you try to teleport. You have to roll.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Sally goes to
One.
the moon, and
What
Yeah.
happens on a...
On a 7 to 9, you
Success.
don't quite manage it. Either you or all appear in the wrong place, or you are separated.
Okay.
I'm just trying to go across the place.
Okay. You teleport. You hear the flap, the flutter of Victoria's dragonfly wings. For a moment, her and Sally both disappear. The ropes sort of falling away and staying on the chair. And Victoria appears over by the couch. And Sally does not.
Where am I?
You hear an from Travis's room as there is a crashing sound as Sally has teleported and fallen onto the bed in the other room.
well, it seems like it worked.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part. Sal, we're out here. That is you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
Sorry.
Oh, that would have been so funny if it wasn't.
Oh.
You brought Travis over from wherever the hell he is.
Whoops. Rex
Wait.
comes walking out of the room, but Sally's gone.
Hey. Yeah, Sally's good. Now Sally's in hell. Perfect. Background.
Again. No, Sally's okay. She's just in a different room. You didn't go that far.
Oh, all right.
Just
You
make
okay?
sure you
Yeah.
make sure you
In theory,
Yes.
that worked.
focus when you get Rex, at least.
Well, it's gonna be a little bit. It's something I haven't done before, and don't do it often. I'm gonna try real hard. Okay.
all right. But if we can get Rex out at least anywhere,
Yeah.
and is gonna be better than.
Preferable.
Yeah.
I feel like the gods are giving me some sort of look here that I'm tempting fate. But
As long as she doesn't end up in one of those crack pits sort of things.
yeah. You know, just whatever you have to do to focus, whatever luck you have to pull from to
You know,
to make it work.
whatever. Yeah, so just wish on your lucky star.
Yeah, I
before-
get it. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right. Any other preparations
That's what
you would
happens
like
when
to
you leave
make?
it to just the three of us.
before this turns into something weird?
Before?
Oh, was this weird?
I think we're ready.
No more than usual.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once we go into his domain, he might know we're there, right, Sal?
I would say we need to do like a synchronizing of watches because the second we set foot, yeah, he's gonna know.
All right.
But that's
Is
his
the-
domain, not necessarily like the realm itself.
Would I know that? Like a super powerful demony lord? Would they just know if you entered hell or just their domain?
I mean, he knew you were there last time.
Right.
Oh shit, so's my mom.
Well, that is a different problem that we'll have to address if it comes up. However,
They're not
Do you
fans
know
of each
how to-
other, though, right?
No.
if you tell her that he's the one who took away your demonness, will she fight him?
Pointing my mom at a problem is like pointing 1,400 buckshot shotguns at something very small. Not worth the other issues that would cause.
All right.
It's just
So-
a thought.
Maybe don't call in the airstrike unless things go real bad.
I will admit it was in the back of my mind. Worst case scenario, I call for mommy. Really don't want to have to do that, y'all. Really don't.
No, I understand that very much. I
agree.
appreciate that.
I wouldn't want to get my mom involved in this either.
That would be way worse than my mom.
Yeah, in Gauge of Moms, I think it actually might be like least bad Vicks and then worst wins. Honestly, my mom's somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
You know, if this was some sort of like show or something, I would say that'd make a real good spin-off if we all die as part of this plan.
Oh, while our mom's just hanging out?
All our moms go in and try to save us.
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably all play our moms too on that TV show. Yeah, that'd be.
I'm getting very confused, and I'd like us to move on for this conversation.
Yeah, sorry.
please.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
All right.
Mom force.
Any other
Mom Force 4.
any other preparation? Oh,
Oh,
sad idea.
I've got to get my horrendous armor, don't I?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So yeah, Haley and two other members of the Fangs of the Beast meet you at the warehouse, probably.
Yeah,
I don't imagine they come to the
location.
Haven.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're waiting for you. Haley says hello and pulls out the most hideous set of dark sort of burgundy armor with a huge, taking up like the entire chest, silver emblem of the Fangs of the Beast.
Ah, damn, is that all they had left?
Is that anyone?
Give me
Shit.
yours.
Sal, I'm sorry. No, this one's
Give me
custom.
yours.
This
No.
one's custom fitted to
Give
me.
it to me.
No, I mean it. It wouldn't fit you.
I'm not playing around, Winthrop. Give it to me.
You better do as she says, Win.
Switch me.
It's not gonna fit. I promise. Like this is the only
What do I need?
option.
Is
Go
there
ahead.
an intimidation?
No, there's
I will
manipulate
help
someone.
her. I will help her.
Go ahead and roll to manipulate someone.
Oh, that's worse. That's my charm. Shit. This is gonna be so bad. It's a 9. It would be a 10 if she didn't have a -1.
Win Crowley. If you do what she's asking you to do, you can mark an experience. But you don't have to.
And looks at her. Still a little scared of Sal, even not being a demon.
Red eye. The red eyes are still there though. They're creepy.
Fine. There you go. Now, Wynn's armor has been modified because I did take the wronged move, safety first. So I have jury rigged, extra protection in your armor, giving it +1. So wins is +2. So win is less armor.
How
now.
you feel now, Val? How you feel now?
I mean, I'm fine. I just want Sid to live with the guilt if Win dies from not having enough armor.
That.
It's too late
You
now.
can jury rig what you have. I'm not gonna. It's one of your main moves. I'm not gonna take that away from you.
Damn it! I wanted to guilt trip her. Okay, yeah.
And mark an experience.
Win removes some like small like attachments that he's had from this one and puts it in the new one. Puts it on.
So,
I like it. I think the symbol looks cool.
Then you rock it. I'll wear this one. There's like probably just an insignia here, so she's gonna like find something and just tie it over.
You look great, baby.
Thank you.
What?
What?
he looks ridiculous.
Oh, I know.
Just so everyone at home is aware. All right. So, final preparations done. The 3 of you plus Haley and these 2 other people who will have names next time get ready to head into the demon realm through the Hellmouth. And unfortunately, that is where we are going to have to end our session for today because we are running out of time. So next time, we go to the demon realm, baby.
Sure, you just got like 5 more minutes. I'm sure we could deal with
I
this.
really can't actually do that.
You don't think we
I
could knock
really
this out in
cannot.
like just a couple minutes?
Really cannot do that. But we can
Hop
do
in, hop
this
out.
at the end of the session. The keeper will ask the following questions. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Nah.
No.
Not even close. Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
I mean, Wynn saved himself
Yes.
from Sally knocking the crap out of him if he didn't hand over the armor.
We
But-
also removed the things.
we did. Oh yeah. We.
You did remove. Yeah,
or
I'll count that.
worse, Right.
That is or worse.
Yeah.
Chat says, please. We all know they're going to die.
Thanks.
Yeah,
for
I don't
the
even know-
vote of confidence.
I
chat.
think they mean the unnamed NPC.
Oh.
Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yeah, they're both wearing red shirts.
Victoria learned about
Literally, they are. You're all going in except Victoria wearing red shirts.
Yeah. But as long as
Oh,
we're all
Victoria
wearing
totally
it-
had an outfit picked out.
You learned
I think we learned some stuff. Yeah.
Datheron's stuff. And did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
We learned about Isabel.
I mean, you learned a lot about Donovan's feelings, that's for sure.
And we also learned about Victoria and Wynn's sex life.
Again.
Yeah, we did.
Again.
All right.
Again.
2 XP for everyone.
Hey.
God damn it, I level up again. I'm running out of options.
Well, we're gonna talk about that.
I wouldn't have taken the XP from the manipulate move if I wasn't if yes anding wasn't so ingrained in my
Yes, and
roleplay.
yes, and yes, and.
Yes, and.
It's funnier if you say it's almost always funnier if you say yes. All right,
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We will be back in 1 week. That is Sunday, May 23rd at our regular time, I think 4 p.m. Eastern time. If something changes, we'll tweet about it. So just keep an eye out on our Twitter and our Discord. But we will be back playing this game regardless next Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Our next live stream after this here on this channel is going to be on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can join us for a new Tabletop Tuesdays in which the Squire Squad is back. They're going to be playing Masks. It's going to be awesome. But before then, a lot of us have a lot of stuff going on. At 7 o'clock Eastern time, you can come hang out with me on twitch.tv/Colonomicon, as well as a couple of other fun, friendly faces from this channel. Alex will be there. Morgan will be there, as well as our friends Colin and Tom. We are going to be playing the Sprawl here in just about an hour, so I've got to go. And after that, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, Val and LB will be on twitch.tv/LBHack'emUp playing Dungeons and Dragons. Val is in my seat this week, guesting on the show. So that is going to be a fun time as well. So just go back and forth. Come see some of mine. Go see some of theirs. You know, make it work. And then lots of stuff in between. Does anybody else have anything they want to plug before we go away? All right. Well, we will see everybody for the next episode of Slaying 101 1 week from today. But until next time, good game and good night, Internet.